Yo, what's going on? I'm Luna Velo Switch. This is Adult Bedtime Stories. Today we are continuing You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. We are on Chapter 3, Present as a Pigeon. And I don't know about you, but I'm quite enjoying the shortness of these chapters. It's kind of a nice change, even though, of course, I love Dr. Joe Dispenza's Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself more than anything because Dr. Joe Dispenza is my guru, but still, these short chapters are pretty refreshing. So let me know in the comments your opinion on that. Alright, Chapter 3, Present as a Pigeon. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Lao Tzu, ancient Chinese philosopher, founder of Taoism, could have been one guy or a mythical compilation of many. Nobody really knows for sure. I was in yoga class one day and the instructor told us all to get into pigeon pose, which is this pose where you stretch one leg out behind you, fold the other one out sideways in front of you, and then bend forward and lie down on top of the whole thing. It's fine if you're a pigeon, but it's one of the poses I dread most. Because my hips don't move that way, it hurts, and I'm always scared I'm gonna get stuck. But even though my body has requested otherwise, I'm in class and going for it, and I'm determined to relax into it. Even though I'm really just silently begging the dude to tell us to change into a different pose, which he doesn't do because he's too busy talking, he's babbling on and on and on about our connection to the universe and our breath and the path to true enlightenment. And holy fucking shit, dude, will you hurry up? I think I'm going to rip something. I really do. Oh my god, I think I'm actually stuck. How am I going to get out of this pose? He's gonna have to come over here and lift me out of it because I really truly am stuck. And then whoosh. I breathe into it, I shut off the relentless yammering in my brain, get quiet, and surrender. I feel my body shift and go deeper into the pose than it's ever gone before. The pain is gone, the panic is gone, I am one with the universe, but then I realize that I really do think I'm stuck. And seriously? What the hell, dude? Are you going to talk all night? We've been in this freaking pose for 5 minutes, for real. And by the way, my knee just got all hot, and you really are not going to shut up. Even though I keep thinking you finally are, but then you keep going, and then whoosh. I reconnect. I'm back in the zone. I melt deeply into this pose and feel such bliss and true connection to something much larger than myself. This flip-flopping between freaking out in our heads and breathing into the now is basically how most of us go through life. Instead of worrying about the possibility of dislocating a hip, the future, or about how bad I was at this pose, the past, I could have luxuriated in the magnificence available to me in the moment. It never ceases to amaze me the precious time we spend chasing the squirrels around our brains, playing out our dramas, worrying about unwanted facial hair, seeking adoration, justifying our actions, complaining about slow internet connections, dissecting the lives of idiots, when we are sitting in the middle of a full-blown miracle that is happening right here, right now. We're on a planet that somehow knows how to rotate on its axis and follow a defined path while it hurtles through space. Our hearts beat, we can see. We have love, laughter, language, living rooms, computers, compassion, cars, fire, fingernails, flowers, music, medicine, mountains, muffins. We live in a limitless universe overflowing with miracles. The fact that we aren't stumbling around in an unconsolable state of sobbing awe is appalling. The universe must be like, what more do I have to do to wake these bitches up? Make water, their most precious resource, rain down from the sky? The universe loves us so much and wants us to partake in the miraculous so badly that sometimes she delivers little wake-up calls, like in the movies when someone narrowly escapes death and is so overjoyed and grateful that they take to the streets, skipping and laughing and madly hugging everyone in sight. Suddenly, all their problems fall away, and the miracle of being alive today in the moment takes over the screen. I know someone who got sucked through a dam and almost died, who now speaks about it as one of his most profound and life-changing experiences. Not that I'd wish that on anybody, but take heart in the fact that should you require some sort of catastrophe for your transformation, it can be cosmically arranged. The universe has also surrounded us with the perfect teachers, animals for example. Animals are in the present all the time. and their secret powers to pull us in with them. My friend's dog is so happy to see her every time she walks in the door. It's like she's about to free him from 40 years of imprisonment. Even if she's only been gone for an hour. You're here, I'm here, I love you, I'm gonna pee all over the floor about it. Little kids are also excellent guides. Kids get so wrapped up in the joy of drawing or pretending or discovering that they'd rarely eat or bathe or sleep if we didn't make them. They're constantly creating in a state of free flowing, concentrated bliss. They haven't yet learned to worry about what other people think of them or that perhaps they're not as talented at finger painting as Lucy next door is. They're in the moment, there's fun in the moment. End of story. We would be wise to take more of our cues from the beasts and babies. All the stuff we're so worried about creating and fixated on becoming is already right here, right now. The money you want already exists. The person you want to meet is already alive. The experience you want to have is available. Now. The idea that brilliant song you want to write is here. Now. Waiting for you to download the information. The knowledge and insight and joy and connection and love are all wagging their hands in your face, trying to get your attention. The love you want is right here, right now. What the hell am I talking about? If it's all here, where is it? Think of it like electricity. Before the invention of the light bulb, most people weren't aware of electricity's existence. It was still here, exactly the same way it is right now, but we hadn't yet woken up to it. It took the invention of the light bulb to bring it to our attention. We had to understand how to manifest it into our reality. It's not that the things and opportunities that we want in life don't exist yet, it's that we're not yet aware of their existence or the fact that we can really have them. The more practiced you became at being present and connected to source energy, the more available you are to download ideas and seize opportunities that you might miss out on if you are all wrapped up in the endless chatter in your head. There's a great Hindu story about a lady who wanted to meet the god Krishna, so she went into the forest, closed her eyes, and prayed and meditated on making the god appear. And lo and behold, Krishna came wandering down the forest path toward her. But when Krishna tapped the lady on the shoulder, she, without opening her eyes, told him to get lost because she was busy meditating on a very important goal. When we get so wrapped up in our heads, we miss out on what's available to us right now in the moment. Stop and notice how you feel right now. Feel your breath moving in and out of your body. Feel the air on your skin. Feel your heart beating, your eyes seeing, your ears hearing. Notice the energy inside and outside of you buzzing. Shut off your thoughts and feel your connection to Source. BREATHE. Even if you've got bone-chilling credit card debts or you haven't spoken to your mother in 6 years, right now, in this moment, you can find peace and joy in that which simply is. As adults with responsibilities like bodies to care for and mortgages to pay, there's some value in taking a side trip away from the present moment every once in a while. Sometimes we need to think about and plan for the future as well as study the past in order to learn from it or laugh about it or to bury it or back out and let it go forever. And if we just stop by for the occasional visits to the future and past, that would be one thing, but the amount of time we spend chewing on junk food thoughts and about what ifs and how comes, Lord help us. The more time you spend in the moment, the richer your life will be. Being present gets you out of your head and connects you to source energy, which raises your frequency, which attracts things of little frequency to you. And all of those high frequency things and experiences are already here, just waiting for you to join the party. All you have to do is shut up, show up, and usher them in. And that is the end of chapter 3. The next chapter of You're a Badass is chapter 4, The Big Snooze, which I feel the need to tell you starts out with a Kurt Cobain quote: "Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are." Please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss chapter 4 or any other adult bedtime stories or pick a card readings. Comment below and let me know how you're enjoying You Are a Badass or any other books that you'd like to hear on adult bedtime stories, and hit that big thumbs up button for me because it makes my heart super happy. Thank you so much, guys.